Yeah, hi Jurgen. Obviously, we know you've got a squad of fantastic players, but that's no good if they're all in the treatment room. So, can you just pay tribute to the fitness guys who've done such a great job making sure everyone's in tip-top
Oh,
shape for so long?
yeah. It's we can. So we have different. We have. I'm 100% sure on. I hope they are all aware how much I appreciate what they do. So we have the departments, if you want, for the fit guys. So and which makes them, well, these departments make them fitter, like nutritioning, like really with Mona Nemmer, then like the fitness department with Andy Kornmeier, and then of course the medical department. They all did an incredible job. They absolutely all did an incredible job. Fitness and nutritioning, especially in the lockdown, because they kept the boys fit and kept them healthy, and that was really important. Yes, and we are with the medical department. They are really tireless working, that they bring the boys on the pitch again, and week in and week out, or all 3 days. So that's absolutely exceptional. So we are really happy with the way we deal with a very, very difficult situation. All the teams had the same difficult situation, obviously, but we deal really well with it, and I'm massively thankful for that.
Do you realise that maybe like next season could be different? You could lose like a star player in the first game. It's just totally down to luck sometimes. Whether your star players are.
I didn't understand. Sorry.
If you lose a star player early doors, is it down to luck? Obviously, you lost Alisson opening day this season.
Oh. If it's down to luck, yeah, that was unlucky. That nobody needs that. We all want to be prepared for situations like this, but of course we aren't. Nobody's really, and it's always hits the wrong player if you want. If you think, okay, in this department we have enough alternatives, then it hits somebody from a department where I don't have enough alternatives, and I have to start getting creative immediately. So how is that? We build a squad in there everybody feels he's needed, and that means that sometimes we can be a little bit short with the 1A solution, but we always have a solution, and as long as we have that, we have to work with that. It's for a club like us, it's not possible to have on the bench like have 20 world-class players. We have to perform on a world-class level, and that's possible in different lineups. And our players have all the potential to be world-class, but sometimes they don't play often enough to that they can show that. But how is that? That's a squad building is pretty tricky, and it's a big challenge every year. And but the answer is never to have more players than you need. Actually, that's not the answer. It feels comfortable for a moment, and then you have over the whole year completely different problems. And that's why it's always difficult to decide exactly what's the right number, what are the right alternatives. But that's a job to do, and so far we did quite okay, and hopefully it will stay like this.
Hi, Jurgen. Hi. We saw the trophy presentation obviously the other night, and on the Kop, and there was tremendous symbolism. Obviously, the connection between the players and the fans. Obviously, next year you'll want to retain the title in front of a full Kop. How much of a motivation is for next season, having the fans missing out this season and being part of that fantastic celebration the other night?
We don't know. Everything would have been, it was the night on Wednesday night was absolutely perfect, considering the circumstances we were in. So for us in the stadium, whoever organized it did a perfect job. But it would have been 5 million times better if the crowd would have been in. So that's how it is. But if you know more than I don't know when crowds are allowed again going in the stadium. And until so far, we don't know that. So we have to still deal with exactly the same situation. So I cannot prepare for a season with full stadium or whatever. But of course, I wish we could show the same quality or better in the next season, and hope then actually that our supporters are in. I said after the game, we won the league before the lockdown, pretty much. it was not over the line, but we prepared it as good as possible, I would say. So after lockdown, we brought it over the line, but we all know how much we owe our supporters for what they do, and that's why I hope, of course, that it will happen as soon as possible. Then we can do what we all love to do together again. But nobody knows when it will be, and until then, we have to deal with the circumstances. So yeah, that's it.
Can I ask you about your two wing backs? They're first and second in the assists for the last two seasons, and obviously defensively they've been magnificent again this season. That's a heck of a job that they do up and down those wings, and we've got a very short period of close season. Are you confident that they'll be able to go again at the levels that they've been at this season?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we've got. How I said, we think constantly about our situation. So, and we know that we need to find solutions for that. But that's how it is. So I think with Nico Williams, we have a real prospect there in our own in the team already, which is really nice to have. And so we will have other solutions for those problems. But again, finding the next trend, finding the next Robbo is difficult, but maybe possible. And we will work on that 100%.